everyone, welcome to Thoughts and Treasures. It's Connie. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. If you guys are watching, you don't see this little red live button, you are watching a rerun, exclamation point rerun. Let me know that you are here. If you do see it, we're live now, so come on in. Let's get crafty. It is Sunday crafty night. Hold on, I'm going to get myself pulled up over here and just make sure that it is in my channel. If you guys are not part of my channel, please be sure to join. It's the best way to be notified when I go live and where I go live. Yep, it's there. We're good. Where's it good? Oh, hold on, let me do that real quick. Hold on, please. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Let's do that. Anyway, let me get myself put up on the computer so I can see comments. If you guys are popping in, say hey. Let me know you're here. It's Sunday crafty night because we don't have a live sale tonight. We're doing crafting. So, you know, guys don't craft with you guys live that much. I only do the videos. I was going to say, is my computer going to work? Oh, please tell me yes. Hold on, I'm trying to find myself. Hold, please, hold. All right, let's see. Mary Tayo, my first comment. Yay! Hold on, let me get a piece of paper. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. There's Mary again. And Jamie McRae is here. Mary, my first comment. We're almost the end of the month. Today's the 27th. Holy crap. Where did July go? I'd just like to know that. 27th, first comment. Hey, Debbie! There's Debbie and there's Dale. How are you doing? Welcome in. There's my sweet Nora. Welcome in, everybody. How are you? How was your weekend? There's Connie Weiss and Hunt. How is it? There's Amanda Bonacorso. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? Did you guys have a great weekend? Barb! Happy... Barb, did we get you in for your birthday? Her birthday was yesterday. Barb Way. I don't think we did, but we're going to get you in today. So happy belated... I did write on your wall. Happy belated birthday to you. I'm going to put you in for the 26th. Happy birth. Happy birthday, Suzanne's here. Welcome in. I see. Hi, Debbie. Oh, probably Debbie. Hey, Nancy James is here. Welcome in. Tammy, Donna, Bobby Hayden. Welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Did it go by quickly? Because I want to tell you it did here. I'm not sure what happened. We had two crazy little storms, like back to back. I don't know. Thank you guys. Remember, please float those hearts. Share. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you. Yep. Look, I'm going to tell you, I don't know where the whole, you can't say share anymore, because the more I'm reading and the more Facebook is telling you, just to give you a little bit of an insight. In the back end, it tells you now, okay, there's like 15 things you can do for each post that you do, and you're doing 14 out of the 15 or 13 or 11, whatever. And one of them says, make sure you tell your followers to share. And well, they don't say share 3 times. Hey, Sharon.
Uh-huh.
How are you today, Sharon? I'm pretty good, thanks. She loves again, Sharon. So, I'm trying to see if that'll change things. So, like when I rake up, I don't know if you've noticed, and you may see it. I'll put on there, if you're not following, please follow. Blah blah, that kind of thing. So I'm trying. I'm giving what their suggestions say and going with it. There's Pat Kelly. I see. Hi, Pat. Welcome in, everybody. Paula Jeffers is here. Sharon, she loves you this week. Maybe it's going to start off as a great week. Arlene is here. Welcome in. Yes, and happy anniversary. Mary, did we get you in for your anniversary? Hello, Arlene. I know. It's like she gave you no love last week, and now this week she's going to start off right on the top. Let's go. I'm gonna put Mary Tayo in. I don't think we got her in for her anniversary. Her anniversary's today. 27th. Man, well, at least I saw it today. I think it's today. Mel Lunko. Oh, well, you're in again. Connie Webb is here. Hello, my friend. Hey, Michelle. Or hey, everybody. Everybody. Welcome in, everybody. All right, so I do want to show something first. Y'all seen this one, right? I don't know how to do it. Y'all seen this one, right? Every time I try to hold it, thank you, Barb. Shh, the rig died of Hoians in the house. It's like there's really no place to hold it. So you saw that one, and I told you I was waiting on colors for the other one. Well, guess what? Hey, Donna! Oh, thank you, Donna! Yes, and I did put, you guys missed the thing. I almost forgot to post it. I was like, what the heck? I wanted to do it. Yesterday got away from me. I don't know where yesterday went, but it got away. Hey, Minnie! Thank you! But I was like, yes, yesterday was 4 years since I opened my page. Now, again, it's still 4 years since my page is open, but when I opened it, I didn't really know anything I was doing, so I opened it and fiddled with it, maybe did a live here or there, and then by the time September came, I was done. I was like, we'll figure this out after the holidays and all that. So, technically, I didn't really start being serious on my page until January. So, your 4-year that's right. You're in for your treasure-versary too. That's right, Barb. So Barb was one of the ones that she was there from the beginning. However, we couldn't figure out why. Like James is a day more. I think Melissa's a day more. There's a couple people that were like right from the beginning. But we couldn't figure out why until we realized that opening my page up when I first did my first live, it was her birthday, so we figured that one out. So, happy 4 years for Barb! She's been 4 years. Whew, that's a long time. Uh-oh, what happened? Wait a minute. I missed something. Hey, Katrina! I didn't see Katrina come on. I see it over here. Hey, Brenda! I'm watching Marsha's Boosha! Connie Weisenhunt. Thank you, Jamie, for the sprinkles. Oh, it's been very hot. I'm telling you, Sydney and I went out on Saturday, and when I left here, I was like, oh, it's not too bad out. I was like, okay. Oh, trying to get that organized before I can. Hey, wait a minute. It should be empty. How can it get back? Michelle? Wait a minute, honey. No, I'm just kidding. I completely understand that one. Sydney and I went out on Saturday, and oh my gosh, I had to pour, she wouldn't, well, I always take water with me, and she drinks a little bit out of it, but she won't drink a lot when we're out. So, and this last stop we had, I was like, I just poured some water on her head. I mean, we were in the cool car, into the air-conditioned store. It wasn't like we were standing outside, but I was like, you're not getting no heat stroke on me, girlfriend. So, anyway, we showed you, we did this one a while ago. Remember this little guy? Or, I'm sorry, do you remember this little girl? Tally! Tally says, I'm working, but I'm listening. Love you guys. So, here's this one, but I told you we had to wait for the colors to come in. And I wasn't even sure what colors to do this thing in, so I hope you guys got to give me a... And it does the same thing. So there she is. There's Sheepy. I know one's supposed to be smaller than the other, but we didn't do that. I think this one's supposed to be smaller than, but we didn't do that. They're the same size. That's how it came. That's how we did it. But look, I think that's pretty matching. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks right? Hey, Sydney! No, you do not toot. No. So tell me, be honest. What do you guys think? Is that good coloring? I think it looks pretty good. There's the first one. I think that one's perfect. This one was hard. Connie says they look good. Donna says they're so cute. All right, cool. So, because I was like, we ordered actually 2 colors, but I said go with orange. This was the color we were waiting on to come in, but they actually suggested to use a gold color for his body, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It didn't look right. It looked silly to me, and I told Ross, I said, just go with orange. I said, if it don't look right, I'm going to get the blame. Looks pretty darn good to you? So, but there they are. So now, you can message me. If you can message me. But I think they're cute. I think it worked out. Now, we're going to craft tonight. Let me show you what we're going to make. Wally, 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 wally. We're going to work on this side. Oh, Flakes, welcome. I ain't judging, but anybody's welcome at my house. We're going to do this little guy tonight. And I don't know if I'm going to be using all these pieces. Like I said, and I told you, I don't know in one of the videos, they are 10 each. It's just like a stack of, I don't know, they give you this, and then they give you a snowflake, then they give you this little thing, and then so, I'm like, I don't know if I want to stack all that there or not, but we may. And then over here on his hat, I don't know, some funky looking greenery, and then some holly thing, and then some berries. They like to stack it up. Even in welcome there. Yes, you are. Hey, Barb. How are you doing? So, I'm going to start putting these on some, I don't know what color we're doing anything, but I'm going to put them on here. We're going to paint this sign up while I talk to you guys and have fun with you guys and chit-chat. Hey, Michelle Klein, I see you snuck in. If you were here before, I did not see you. All right. So, like always, I just use painter's tape. And Teresa, of course, you're always welcome unless you're having some kind of medical malfunction. Then we went to Oregon for the weekend. It was my daughter's birthday. Oh, you're driving home, Marcia. Yes, the turtle bed is coming. No. Michelle, I was like, man, do you know if I try to climb in that thing, I would be like, never getting out. Yes, then you're on the porch. I'm just gonna put it plain and simple. You will be on the porch from then. No medical malfunctions happen in the house. You know, it's funny, my grandmother, not funny, haha, but funny, ironic. Julie Worley's here. Hey, Julie! My grandmother passed away in this room that I'm in here. So, you know, it's kind of, I know. Anyway, not yeah, but oh. All right, so that's one. He still not spent the night with him last night. Oh, Michelle, we are definitely sending prayers. Thank you, Denise, for the hearts. I appreciate you. Guys, yes, hit them hearts. Hit them hearts good. Hey, Shelly, how are you doing? So how long of a drive is it for you, Marcia? we will be doing a long drive in September. Lord, I'm gonna need some assistance or medical assistance. Some nice Xanax, some nice I don't know what, but no, I'm just kidding. Hi, Beth. I don't see Beth. I don't see Beth. All right, we got our little, and I am missing a piece, but here we go with the Glow Forge again. There's nothing there. Oh, Beth Barton's here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. His little wing's missing, so I'm gonna have to do his wing after. But here goes the Glow Forge again. I'm telling you. Now, I'm not complaining at all about the Glow Forge. It is not a bad machine. Please don't think this, because if you're interested, it's a great starter machine. It's expensive, but it's more reasonable than other machines. However, it is not intended for you to mass produce, constantly cut, overly cut, keep cutting and cutting and cutting, because the filtration, the air system in it isn't set up for that. Oh, you're probably having the storm we had. We just had it here not long ago. So I turn the machine on, and the first thing it tells me is error fan error fan. I'm like, come on, man, don't start this with me. So, with that being said, I have to wait. Why did I move that? Oh, because I'm putting this here. I have to wait till Ross fixes that. So I couldn't cut his little wing out because as I was putting it together, I was like, man, I'm missing a wing. Sorry, you're still gonna know it's a bird. So I'll just have to make that, and we'll fix it after. Probably won't even know. You probably wouldn't even have known it was missing unless I said it, so it's okay. But like I said, I don't have anything bad against the Glow Forge. It's easy to fix. It's I mean, it's a great starter. It's 7:45 p.m. in Missouri right now with the heat index 100. See, now I even downloaded an app today. I'm putting these to the side. I downloaded an app today because every time you look, it never tells you what the actual heat index is. It just says it's 86 degrees. Well, how hot is it? It's 86. No, I'm talking with the humidity and all that crap. Donna! So, I'm like, I used to have an app on my phone that said that, and then I went and tried to look for it, and I did find one. But it was 103 here today. I did go out. Me and Sydney went to the Dollar Tree, and then we went over to Redner's and got the grocery store and got a couple things. So, it wasn't as bad. I mean, that didn't really feel as bad. It was a little warm, but it wasn't that bad. Donna, how are you doing? Welcome in. There's Ange. All right, I'm going to start with my famous black. We're going to paint the back black. And I'm going to do his hat and his rim. And that's it for that. 110. See? So now I have the app on my phone that actually shows me. And I'm going to move these in case I splash something. Donna, did you see? I'll show them one more time before I... There's little... Aren't they so cute? Let me put them over there so I don't splash any paint on them. I don't want to splash their paint. Busha melted. You melt when it's 60 degrees outside. I don't want to hear that nonsense. But no, it really wasn't as bad today. Yesterday, Saturday, when we went out, oh my gosh. Like I told you, I had to pour water on Sydney just because she was like, panting really bad. And then she won't sit in front of the air conditioner because she don't want that blowing in her face. And I'm like, but yes, she wanted to sit on the floor because she can feel the coolness from down. I don't know. I said, get up off this thing. She was being silly. I said, all right, it's time to go home. And Ross wanted us to go stop at Redner's yesterday, and I was like, we couldn't do it. Aren't they cute? So those are the 3D printed ones. We are, Ross is going to be currently working on some spookers, some spooky ones. I know, not everybody's into that, but I did have a request, so we're going to do some. So anyway, what did you guys do? Anything fun? I know Marsha's driving home. Hey, Joan! How are you doing? It feels weird crafting with y'all. It only happens like, I mean, look, Saturday I did 5 videos. 5. The chickens were panting. Oh man, see, that's why I said this kind of weather, oh. I mean, I definitely don't leave her in the car, don't get me wrong, but even being out in it and like walking on the pavement and stuff like, and then I was like, do I want to go out today? Because the crab that holds the, you mean the one with the skeleton feet, the little hands? That one's 10 also. That's the little skeleton that has the hands. That's the only one we've done so far. There are other ones that I'm, eventually, like I said, I think I need a couple more printers. All weekend, Shelly? Oh, you laid by the pool? Hey, I'm jelly. Oh, Marsha! I bet you that's awesome. I bet you had a great time. All right, let me get his hat too while we're doing this. Carla Couch, how are you doing? So remember, next Sunday, we will be doing the live sale. So, obviously not today because we're here at 8:30. But next Sunday is the live sale. I do have the schedule on both my Thoughts to Treasures page and on my website, thoughtstotreasures.com. All right, let's paint this little guy up. So he's just like a little whimsical snowman. So we're going to make him pretty. But yeah, on Saturday I spent, no, Friday, I'm sorry, not Saturday. Friday I spent, and did like 5 different videos. You had your great-grandson's first birthday party outside. Whoa! You scared me right there. Then today, just got home from the youngest granddaughter. Oh, you really had a busy weekend. Did I tell you I talked my mom into going? She's crashing. Yes! In my suite. Yes, you said she was going to take the couch, and I was like, oh, really? I don't know if I could do the couch for a week. But, hey, okay. I'd be like, Tally, if I was your mom, I'd be sleeping in the bed next to you. Hubby or no hubby. I'd be like, no couch for me. I know, Teresa had the couch, and I don't know if she enjoyed it or not. Teresa, are you still here? I'm not sure I could do the couch all week. I think she about had it after a while. Oh, I'm feeling bad. My surgery is getting to me. Oh, Ange, you're going to be good. Just keep positive. 78? You know, I heard, Debbie, what's it out there by you? Debbie said, Debbie's getting ready to go on a cruise, too. Debbie said it was kind of cool by her, like, I don't know, last week or the week before. And I was like, well, I'm kind of weird. That's not normal temperatures. It was? You liked it? I thought you didn't like it. Okay, I apologize. I got it backwards. I don't know. To me, sleeping on the couch all week, I don't know. I'm going to put this black dry so I can flip this over. You like the bed better for sure, but the couch worked. Okay. Hey, Lynn! Yeah, and then that was, speaking of, I don't know why Lynn popped into my head. with the deer, because I think that was the last comment I read. Then on Saturday, we had the deer in the yard, and I'm sitting there going, man, they're coming out more and more here. And now my property has a fence line around it. It's almost 3 acres. It's like 2.8 something. I don't know how much it is. But only 74. See? You haven't really had a hot summer yet, have you? I think she sent it all out here, y'all. No. But I'm going to trying to think what blue I want to use. I think I'm going to use 2 blue. No, maybe I'm going to use this one, because I think that's what I used last time. True blue. True blue. But yeah, it's like they've been coming here more often. It's like, and I'm like just looking, Sydney didn't even catch it. I know, I would love it to be 74 too. 106. See? Not good. These are wet. Teresa would like snow. You zip it, lady. Zip it! It is a little hot to go outside. I agree. Alright, I'm just going to use this blue. We're going to do a blue background. I'm going to put some snow on it. I'm going to do all the fun stuff. On this Tuesday, we're supposed to still get some rain this week. Yeah, it's a little. I don't know. I thought I put a lot on the plate, and apparently I didn't. I think that's gonna look good. But I finally found the app that now tells me what the heat index is, what it really feels like, compared to what it actually is. This is True Blue by Americana, the deco art. True Blue. It's a very pretty blue. And I'm definitely going to do 2 coats on this. I'm getting blue all over my snowman. Hey, Wiley, how are you doing? Even glitter? Awesome, Dale. That's just around the corner. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to dry this and we're going to give it another coat. I think I'm going to do the frame part antique wax. Hey, Jody! Close to 100. We had 103 here with the heat index, apparently, so. However, Roberta! Alright, I'm definitely going to go for a second coat. So I'm almost done with Christmas in July. I know, I can't believe it. I usually have never ever done much with Christmas in July. We're almost at the end of the month. We have 4 days left. Whew! And yes, snow people are part of Christmas to me. But I did an entire month. Every craft I did this month was Christmassy. I had fun, fun, fun. Now next month is going to be all harvest, all pumpkins, all fall stuff. Well, maybe not all, but most of it. Because then in September, I can guarantee you September, when you all watch my videos, there's going to be more Christmas stuff coming. I will pre-warn you, because that's what I've been working on, is some videos for when I go away, because obviously I won't have any. I mean, of crafting. I'll definitely be uploading some videos as we go along. But, crafting-wise, I did all the videos. That's what I'm working on. I probably have about 12 of them made already. And, well, they're Christmas. Some of them, a couple of them are not. But most of them are Christmas. Alright. Do I need anything else blue? No. Alright, let's get this dried. I am going to be doing Halloween next month too. Yep. But September, so September is just going to be Christmas and a few others. Just because that's what I've been doing. So I'm like, well, September, it's okay. You know, it's going to be the end of September by the time you guys see them. So it's going to be starting for Christmas anyway. But up until I leave, I'm going to be doing fall. Hey, Jan, hugs to you, my friend. I'm going to be doing fall, Halloween, within the next August to September before I leave. So trust me, we're going to have some cool stuff involved. See? Lynn's ready for fall and Christmas. Is anybody else? Can I do breast cancer awareness in October? Yes, I could. Can I do all the Barbie pink for you? Alright, we're going to let this finish drying while we get all the pieces together. Put that over there. And I'm going to do my frame real quick. I'm going to do this in antique wax. I need to poke a hole out here. Aw, thank you, Sharon, for those stars. I think he didn't pop. Aw, he didn't pop out. Well, let me stab myself. If this breaks, I don't know what to say, but this has to come out. My hole didn't come out. I don't know how to get it out. Is there any other pink? I think the pink is Barbie. Teresa does not like pink. Oh, come on, please don't break. Please don't break. And I can't redo this. I'm probably going to take a little drill because I can't get it out. The little nubby I didn't notice, but it didn't go through. So I'm just going to have to take a tiny drill and drill through it because I'm not gonna try to break it. I'm not going to try and break it because I can't redo it right now. Anyway, all right, we're going to take some antique wax to this. Halloween! So who likes Halloween? Does anybody decorate for Halloween? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a huge Halloween person. Scary. I mean, I do cute, but I still don't decorate for Halloween. It's more of just a, put a thing out here or there, but that's about it. We get no trick-or-treaters. We get no... We don't really do much for Halloween at all. Sharon does. Do you do the spooky scary? I know some people, I mean, really go all out. Like all spooky, spooky, scary stuff and go out. Beth does. Cool, cool, cool. Barb does. Jamie, I kind of figured you do. Yes, because you did it last year that I saw. Deborah says not anymore. Marcia does. Cool, all right. You used to, but not anymore. No littles around. Aww. Lynn does. Julie does. Okay, well, you guys do. All right. Cool. Yes, I'm just going to end up taking a little drill to that. Donna does. I have all year round little trees I keep out and change for each. See, now a lot of people do that with just a regular Christmas tree. Instead of taking it down, they just kind of undecorate the Christmas, undecorate the Christmas stuff, and then add like Valentine's Day stuff, and go from there. Not a Halloween fan, not scary Halloween, but cute. See, that's how I am. Tally says I get a bunch of kids at my house. People drive their cars around the neighborhood so the kids can come around. So, wait a minute. You're the house with the full-size candy bars? Tally, I have your address. I'm just saying. So, no offense. And it's candy, it's hot. But man, sometimes you go out and, not me, I'm not talking me. But you go out and you just get this crappy candy. I don't like the crappy candy. I don't like the crappy candy. I like the full-size candy bars. See, now I am not a horror person. Donna does more harvest. See, now that's me. I do more fall stuff than Halloween. But if I put like, a Halloween sign on my front door, I'll do that. But I'm not going to, put the ghost up over here and the goblins over here and all that stuff. I don't do that. Jess, you simmer down. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't do horror. You know why? Because my brain... See, now I can read a horror book. Or a horror book, however you want to say it. It's really not a horror. It's a horror. 2 years ago, we gave out apple off your tree. Aww! See, now, are people suspicious when you do that, though? I'm just asking for a friend. Hey, Cheryl! But that's, see, now, if I knew the people and you say, oh, you giving apples out, that's kind of cool. But I don't know, sometimes it's like these people, these moms out there, they get really... I mean, now back in my day, the couple times I went trick-or-treating, it's like, you had to look through the candy, make sure everything was unopened. It wasn't bad. If it was, in the trash can it went. So I don't know, what do they do nowadays? Are they really, are you guys, like, even worse? We don't have any Halloween treaters here either. Thank you, Cheryl! Alright, I'm going to put this to the side, too, and let this dry on its own. And then we can do the other things. I know. I would have made each one of them work for it. I agree, Tally. But see, now, I think that's kind of good. Too sketchy. See? But, I mean, if I knew, like, if we were going to, neighbors that we knew and they gave out fruit or, that's kind of cool. I would be all right with that. But I don't know. These kids, I mean, these mamas these days are, I mean, we were bad back then. Now, Ross and I, when we first got together, we did, I'm going to tell you, anytime I ever did a pumpkin, we just threw the seeds in the trash can. I've never had a pumpkin seed until I met Ross. So, first year, I was like, all right, let's carve a pumpkin. Well, that was the last year we did it, because that's a lot of work. I didn't realize how much work it was. I'm like, this is a lot of work. I don't remember this as a kid. And... Wait, he made the pumpkin seeds. I was like, ooh, this is really good. Your kids, when they were small, one year they got toys. Hey, now that's a kind of an idea. In my day, when I was a kid, we gave out homemade treats, but not anymore. Yeah, you give out homemade treats nowadays, they're going right into the thing. Some get the candy X-rate. Really? So now, Jess, that's funny that you say that, because every year after, and then people are showing their loots of things, I'll always put on my thing, and I'm sure it'll probably come up again this year. I was giving out $100 bills to everybody that came to all the kids that came to my house. And nobody comes, of course, you know. Nobody shows up to my house. So on my street alone, there's only 4 houses. Well, it used to be 2 elderly people, and then my next door neighbor, he's young, he's about my age. Actually, we went to school together. So, with that being said, it was more, nothing really happened on this street. They don't have children. We don't have children. There's not even, like, you know, I mean, it wouldn't have been worth dressing up, but, you know, I'm going to color my little berries in. I know, but we didn't really do much for Halloween. We did a couple times. We got dressed up. But I don't tell people that. I'm being sarcastic. Nobody's getting $100 from me. You used to get kids who don't anymore. Now, is it just because the whole neighborhood grew up? Look, it wasn't going to be real. I just would tell people that. Nobody would show up on purpose. Put that over here. All right, I'm gonna get some orange. Oh my gosh, I think this thing's on its last turn. Let's use some pumpkin orange for his nose. Yeah, we don't either. Like I said, it's just we're on a dead end road. There's 4 houses here, and technically I'm the only house on Lore's Lane. All my other neighbors are Trimble Road, but we're all on the same lane. Go explain that one. I don't know. I got nothing. But see, now when I was younger, we really didn't go out often for trick-or-treating. I think I did more when I was in high school. I turned my lights out and hide. Too old to keep bouncing up. That's why you gotta sit right at the door. Pat, you're the lady that everybody talks about. The mean lady that doesn't turn. No, I'm teasing you. Really? Oh, see? Now that's kind of awesome. And actually, that's the fun part, I think, when everybody can, like, create their own instead of going by that cheesy plastic. I don't know. They were cheesy. Don't get me wrong. Oh, that's right. First one here. First one there. Hey, Rose! So, but yeah, but it was kind of neat when you could be more creative and, I don't know, make them. And so, like, my parents, this was again in their older years, not when they were younger. They belonged to a dance. They were a dancing couple. They were having a Halloween party and they had to dress up. Well, I suggested that they go as Raggedy Ann and Andy. Oh my God, that was the best time helping my mom create that. because, you know, we got the wig, you know, we made a wig for her. We didn't buy it. So most of it, hey, Deb, most of it was all stuff we made. Oh my gosh. If I could find a picture, I wouldn't even know where to look. Because it was before Facebook time, so it's like not even there. You see, nobody gets a lot of trick-or-treaters. Where's all the trick-or-treaters go? But yeah, they did Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I thought that was a good idea because I came up with it. So I'm like, Mom's like, well, you came up with it, help me make it. I'm going, okay. Alrighty, I can do that. Alright, I'm going to do white next. And I'm going to pounce it. So I think as I was younger, for Halloween, I know one year I dressed up as a clown, and probably the other time I dressed up as a baby that I can remember. Now we might have had like during Girl Scouts and stuff like that. It's too dangerous. We've been having Halloween probably 15 years, I know his daughters. See, so spend it right. We had our twins, we dressed up twins as twins and like, aww, see? I think it's fun when you do things like that. Oh, and now I do lie. We did have a Halloween party here one year. Raggedy Ann and Andy, I made the costume. See? Debbie, isn't that fun? It was really good. It turned out really good. They looked awesome. They even put the makeup on the face and everything. My dad, he was okay with it. So Ross and I, this is just pretty much after, I mean, it wasn't after. I was getting a little bit better. But it was before my brain surgery. We had a Halloween party here. And I don't know why we did. And he dressed up as a dirty laundry one year and won the... Ah, that's a good one. So we dressed up as a doctor and a patient. Because I was already... But we made like an IV. And I had that, you know, in my arm. And an IV pole. I mean, we did all kinds of things. It was pretty cool, though. So it wasn't just like... But we did go find him some scrubs. Yes, they do. A lot of the trunk or treats, though. That's why they don't go around in the. Because everybody's scared nowadays. Because nobody knows their neighbors anymore. When you were 1. No, I think I was like probably about 4 or something. That was, I don't know. I just remember we had one group of neighbors. Because now remember, I grew up in a motel. So in the motel, there really was nothing around except for there was one house. And whoever lived in that house, we were friends with. Because that was all we had to play with. But we were really friendly with the people that were living there. And there was 2 girls and a boy, which was what we were. Grandsons were Mimi and one was... Oh, really? We did ketchup and mustard. Hey, that's a good one too. But we all went, I don't know where we went trick-or-treating at, but the neighbors took us trick-or-treating. That's how we went. So my brother was an Indian, my sister was some princess, and I was a clown. I don't know. I just put it on. All I know, I was getting candy, and then when I came home, Mom took all the candy away. But I was young. I mean, I was probably like 4 or 5. Hey, Sharon, for 10 years, when my daughter was little, I made her costumes every year. We'd go to the costume parade, and then after that, the judging. And she won every year first place. No one really cared to be in the parade. Just have it. See? Aww. But that's the fun part. Like, being creative about it. Not just going buying that. Them things were... Have you ever... Now, when I was in daycare, I ain't going to say I know, because I never had them. But in daycare, they all came with those plastic darn things. And poor children couldn't breathe with them things on their face. The kids were like, I can't breathe. So they end up just holding it. It's like, because we used to go where I did daycare was a hospital, so we were allowed to go around in the hospital to certain areas that we knew, and we would just take the kids trick-or-treating around in the areas, and they would all have candy for them. Hey, Jeanette! So it was fun, but 2 minutes into getting the 2-year-olds, now remember, 2-year-olds, that's what I had. Getting them all dressed. By the time you get the last one dressed, the first one's already got his stuff off. Then you got to take them all walking. It's like, they all taking the mask off, the clothes are off. By the time you come back, you're holding everything in your hand. The Spider-Woman dressed all in black, webbing and hair is white. Hey, that's pretty cool. But when they're homemade, that's the awesome part. And when you can really, like, work, even if your kids are working with you and making it, that's even better too. I think that's the fun part of it. And I don't care if it's spooky, it's fine too. Oh, weren't they, Beth? They were awful. Poor kids are like, now my 2-year-olds could talk. I had older ones. And they're like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Fortune teller at my daughter's Halloween party. The kids thought I was really fortune teller. Ah! Can you tell my fortune? Oh my God, that's hilarious. I'm trying to think. I don't think I even dressed up when I had the kids. That I can remember. I don't know. Let's let that dry. You made every time. Hey, Dawn, I didn't see you sneak in. And I'm going to do this. His feet. You went as Fonzie one year wearing a plastic. See? Do they still sell those plastic masks? Because those were awful. I mean, is that really a thing now? Fonzie. Hey! I had a Fonzie shirt I loved. Come on, who didn't like Fonzie? Seriously. One year my Aunt Fran had a party and we were a ninja. We're a ninja, a cat. My tail kept falling off, so I went to the holding my tail. I said the ninja started my tail. See? So, I mean, Halloween is fun for that. Good memories. And then you go out in the cold. Now, Rhonda, when you have, if she's still listening, when you have Halloween, it's warm out, isn't it? It can be quite chilly here. Walmart does. I have not looked at that stuff lately. Back in the day when I wore those thin and oh, I'm telling you, Roberta, seriously. The good old days. A couple years ago, someone took a large cardboard box and turned it into an outhouse. Hey, that's pretty cool. He was fruit of the loom, great guy. See, now that's what I'm saying. When you can sit there and come up and it doesn't have to be all intense, you know. It doesn't have to be so elaborate, but just a little quirkiness, you know, fun things. That's why I said, you know, at the time I didn't know what we were going to do when we were playing. So that's why we did doctor and patient. Yeah, I know, it's kind of boring, but I wasn't going to wear no genie outfit, that's for sure, because that's still in the closet. No one needs to see that, just saying. Yeah, that was before. And I never did wear that. I think we were supposed to go to a Halloween party, and I bought an I Dream a Genie outfit. What the hell I was thinking. I was never that great. Yeah. But then we never went, and it sat up in the closet. Pennywise from Stephen King's Yes, the It. Again, I can read horror books, horror books, but I don't like watching them. It's no, yeah, I know, it gets cold. And then, so now again, you put the costumes on the kids and you put sweaters and dresses and everything over, or, you know, all the stuff on top, and then it's like, what's the point of getting dressed? Just walk around. Just walk around with your big old coat on and go, what are you? Cold? However, I did not like, and that was, I guess it stems back from being that clown that year. I don't like putting all that makeup on my face. That's itchy. My dad had a really good time doing it, but I didn't like it. Don't go to the, why? What'd they do to it? Hey, Colleen! Oh my gosh, they didn't put more things in lockdown, did they? That was the first store that I saw they locked the underwear up. That's when I did that video. How are you doing, Colleen? We were talking about what we did as a, you as a teacher once. Did you walk around with the ruler in your hand? When you were stationed in Maine, we had to dress the kids yes, okay. See, now I can see that because it gets cold. I guess you could always put them underneath, but are they like rearranging the entire store? Like moving things? Like, alright, I'm gonna try this and see where we can go. Oh my God. I don't even know what movie we're gonna see tomorrow. Colleen, did you wear those plastic Halloween costumes when you were younger? You and it's the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. See, now I like them. I love Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh, man. Why did they do that? I haven't really been to that store in a while, though. And I'm not really fond of Falston's. I don't know, that's just weird. I don't know, it's weird up there. Let me do one more coat. Especially on his feetsies. When you were in your 30s, I made Gizmo. Oh, I love Gizmo! I used to call my sister Giz. Come on, Giz. She did not like it. And I don't know why, but I think I liked the character, and it wasn't mean to call her that. I just liked the character Gizmo, and even in her yearbook, like, or my yearbook rather, where you thank people, you get to write under your thing. I put in there, thanks Giz. Oh, she didn't like it. She hated me. She was mad at me for doing it. I like nicknames. She does not. There's that little city girl. There's a little city girl. She just came down. Has already remodeled and is set up so you might shop more and spend more money. Really? Hated those masks. See? Yes, Colleen. See? Talk about breathing problems. That's why we all have them now. Wow. So I'm wondering, I don't know what they're going to do here. Maybe they're going to remodel, and I mean, my local, like, I can't even say. The closest Walmart to me is not a super Walmart. It is just a regular old, I mean, it's got food, but like how it used to be. It's a littler Walmart. I don't know. They say the bigger Walmarts have more stuff. I don't think they do. This is not coming out. Come on, I want some red. Thank you. That's right. I am going to paint my white, but I'm going to do that with a bigger brush. I'm going to paint my little cardinal. Let's get around here, and then I'm going to use the black marker to paint in there. But I do have to make his new wings, so. So you guys got any good plans for the week? Oh my gosh. I have no plans. I'm gonna get the other side and then I'm gonna use a bigger brush. Doneness! I do know the beginning of August I've got 2 dental appointments that I'm not looking forward to. And then, but this week, coming week, I don't have anything except for fitness. Nothing. I wore a paper sack with arms, head cut out, and then, hey, you know, we did that kind of stuff in Girl Scouts and like made Indian vests and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No shame in that. That's awesome. Did you really did anybody ever deny anybody that came up and didn't have a costume on? Unless they were like, you know, 20 years old. Oh, you're Super Walmart, 20 minutes away. It's clean. The employees are friendly. See, I don't know. I'm not saying the Falston one, which is probably the same distance as the Aberdeen one. I don't know, it's just they're both. We usually just shop at Redner's down here, which is 2 seconds away. Work, crafting, laundry, and doing some meal prep for healthy food options. Woo! I need, look. I need healthy food options. All right, let me paint this guy. I suck at food. I do. I honestly do. I don't eat much, but I still suck at what I eat. We're just going to paint him up. I'm not worried about his cheeks because I'm going to paint them pink anyway, and I'm not worried about the paint getting in there. I'm not worried about getting so close because we're going to have a hat rim that's going to cover that. So we're just basically painting him and getting him white. Yeah, we have no plans for this week except for go to the movie. Well, I mean, we're going to the movies, but that's an every week thing. I have no idea what we're seeing. I love when they come up with a bag and say, it's for my baby. Oh, yes. No, look, there are certain things. I do, Connie, I'm going to agree with you there. I do think it's a little ridiculous when, I mean, hell, you're going out with the family. I get it. You got to take the baby, dress the baby up. But then, is that 2-month-old baby going to be eating candy bars? I really think that's just a little greedy. Now, if you're 4-year-old, your 2-year-old, your child that can eat, sure. Huckleberry jam, apricot, zucchini, cucumbers, you want to come help? No! You said too many bad words there. You know what, Cheryl? Healthier food always costs more. But yeah, that does bother me, and I will agree with you on that, because that's just stingy. Old friends from school that I haven't seen in 50 years for lunch. I'm really excited for that. Tuesday I have to go see an oncologist just to get me established here. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I was like reading, I'm like, so just like, okay. Well, that's cool. So it's just for reintroduction to somebody new. For what, a baby? You can't be feeding no baby no Hershey bar. That's that now. You can't be feeding no baby no Hershey bar. Is that what you're saying? But that is a little ridiculous when they do that. I'm gonna have to go yes. They at least need to walk to the door, in my opinion. See, now that's an idea. It's like something, you know, for the babies, but not a bag full of candy. You know, little Johnny, that would be my rule of thumb. You have to walk to the door. If you can't walk to the door, and now look, even a toddler can, but if the baby's in a carriage, no. Especially like 2 months old. Come on. They shouldn't be. They should be at home with grandma while you're out with it. I don't know. There's. I'm not judging, but come on. I'm not judging, but come on, seriously. I'm gonna give this one more coat after I get this one on. You have to have an echocardiogram tomorrow morning. Ooh, what's that for? Just like echocardiogram. Sounds like something for the heart. Oh no, stay safe. Animal cookies, I can see that. But not a candy bar. It's supposed to rain here all week. I don't know if it's supposed to storm all week, but I was just trying to figure out, does anybody know what it, can you tell me what it's for? What an echocardiogram is? I don't know it. Hey computer, volume up. Computer, volume up. Computer, what is an echocardiogram? An echocardiogram.
From medicalnewstoday.com. An echocardiogram, echo, or diagnostic cardiac ultrasound, is a test that uses sound waves to create a picture of the heart in motion.
So for heart in motion. This gram buys safety suckers for kids under 3. Candy bars for, hey, Deb, that makes sense. I like that. Because isn't it supposed to be for the kids? Not for mama and daddy that get to, oh look, the Kit Kat bar. Oh look, Twix. But I'm still going to Tally's house. She's giving out big, I'm coming to her house as every character I can possibly think of. I'm just going to buy the plastic masks. Was removed 2 years ago. My heart didn't need it anymore. Oh, well, that's good. Hey, you know what? I don't think I've ever heard anybody that had a pacemaker and had it removed. Usually you need it, they're, you know, that's what they just, it said radio waves or whatever it just said. You have to go to your cardiologist on Wednesday. Well, I'm sending prayers that all goes well. Is it just a checkup? You're not having issues, correct? Look, and now I'm going to be nosy. Alright, I think it's going to try to get on the areas, but I think we're good. All that's right, that's all that's right. There was an older lady around here when I was little, and she always gave out pencils. See, now that's a nice thing too. Never late. Late was a peach festival. You were at a peach festival. Kids only get the candy bars. The parents who dress in costume, I'll give a candy bar too as well. See, that's what I mean. I'll come. I'll have all the plastic masks. I'll be like, this one? And I'll come back as this one? No, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't do that. Look, if I wanted candy, I'll go buy it. Seriously, I think, my honest opinion, this is my honest opinion of Halloween. I think it's fun to dress up, if that's what you want to do. But don't be greedy. Let the kids have fun. You know what I mean? Parents, you can afford your candy bar if you wanted. Stop. It's almost like when the adults do it. And I'm not saying don't get one candy. I mean, come on, you're doing all this walking. You deserve a treat too. But, you don't need that much candy. Come on. Let the kids have fun. The kids don't need that much candy either. A Watchman installed in one part. What's a Watchman? Now I've never heard of that one. I've heard of a Walkman, but not a Watchman. I am sure look, I'm over here talking. I know, that's why I said, even my dad had a pacemaker. And he had the pacemaker that shocked you, the defibrillator pacemaker thingy. And they actually, before they cremated him, they had to remove it. Because they cannot cremate someone with any kind of devices in. So they had to remove it. I don't know. They asked me if I wanted it. I said no. So I think back to the doctor or the trash can. I don't know what you do with it. Don't give it to me. Look, I freaked out when, and I know y'all are gonna think I'm weird, and it's okay. Don't judge. But I freaked out when we were cleaning the house and found baby teeth. I don't like that's gross too. Ugh. And my sister was like, "Here, you want yours? Now, how are you gonna identify mine from yours?" Just asking. My mom did not have them labeled. She just had teeth there. I'm going, no, I do not want this. I thought the tooth fairy took it. I didn't know my mom still had it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like it. You still have to do the blood thinners. My mother had one done and it's great intention. She no longer needed it. Ah, see? Now that's cool. All right, now I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I need 2 dark greens and a light green. So we're gonna use the light green as this one, but I'm gonna do the dark green as this one. So I'm gonna do this dark green is too light. No, see? Pat, are you agreeing with me? Good night, Jan. See, you guys aren't used to me being on until, you know, this is already 9:45. Hey, I'm just going with the flow. Yeah, I don't do the teeth. I'll do no teeth. No. That's gross. So now my teeth are probably in the landfill. They asked if we wanted her teeth. No. See, the dentures? No. Yeah, that had to come out too. Yep. I'm like, I don't want no, I don't want no teeth. Ugh. Is a minimal invasive catheter procedure used to close off the left artery. Huh. See, now I never heard of that. Good night, Jan. That is something new to me. I have never seen. Minnie just put a look at Julie. Look at what Minnie just commented. I'm gonna try these two pieces. I'm almost done painting. Cheryl, you missed me do the black part. I know that's your favorite part. So all these signs that I've been doing for all of the Christmas in July, they're going to go up to the shop. I mean, if ever I do something and somebody wants to claim it as theirs, the completed thing, I mean, the kits are always available. But please just know that they are available. However, if nobody claims it, it's going up to the shop for Christmas. I just went through bins last night, and got some fall stuff out to take up there soon. I know, isn't that weird, all the technology that they do? It really floors me. But then comes my mind going, how come they can't cure cancer? Grace Mancioni! How are you doing, Grace? Oh, you know, Sydney has been doing that here lately too. Not that she's overly scared, she's more or less just a little anxious. And she's fine as long as she sits with me, everything's okay. Inflation may go up through your groin and cauterize the parts of your heart that have AFib. Ah, see? Now, I'm not questioning any medical thing. But, doesn't it seem like an awful long way from your groin up to your heart? When my mom and my watchman put on the cost for everything, with a half holy sugar pot! Holy bejesus! I mean, even at 20, you had paid. I hope your insurance covered all that. No, not 50, just 49.5. Thank you. Ah, see? What would we do without Google? I swear. I mean, it's just nice to even ask, when she makes sense, it's even nice to ask Alexa things, you know what I mean? Like, what does this mean? What does that mean? I was talking to someone today, and some word came up, and I was like, what the heck's that mean? You know, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Don't use big words with me. And then you got to think, how do they even come up with those words? How do we even learn how to speak? And I don't know. It's just, doesn't it make you wonder sometimes? Seriously, look, don't get me started on the things that we do and the things that the words and all this stuff. get posted about it. So watch here. I'll ask my computer. Computer, what is the Watchman medical procedure?
Here's something I found on the web. According to McLaren.org, performed in the cardiac catheterization lab, Watchman is a minimally invasive procedure that implants a device to close off the left atrial appendage, a small, non-vital opening in the heart's left atrium muscle wall.
Did you all hear it? I'm sure we'd still be believing it. Did you hear what she said? Sharon, I hope they do. I hope they would, but that's what I'm saying. They can do this and they can do that. It's like, it just seems like, why can't they? Grace, let me tell you, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I have a hard time with some people's last names, because it's like, there's letters that aren't even pronounced. Like, even like, just like, I mean, this isn't somebody's last name, but like the word phone. Why do we spell it P-H-O-N-E? The dread. Tally, how come share? You want to share with me? But seriously, what did I say this time? What did I do now? What nonsense do you not like? What I... Don't make me start. See what happens when you... See, and y'all want me to come on here and craft with y'all? See, the longer I stay on here, the crazier it gets. I'm just saying. The crazier it gets. It doesn't get any better. Sharon, did you hear, or Julie, did you hear it? Does that make more sense? I mean, it didn't to me, but it could to somebody. Like, how do we go from talking Halloween costumes to medical thing? Tally, and I agree. I didn't want to go there, but I agree with that 100%. Tally, I 110% agree with you. 125% agree with you. And that's what pisses me off. Wait a minute, I missed what Roberta said. Then they had to put in something, and then it went away. We are home. Gotta get unpacked. Oh, Marcia, I'm glad you're home safely. All right, there's all my little pieces except for my little wing. Now, before I go and glue this together, put this over here. I'm going to bring this on the back. But that is something I've never heard of. I've never heard of that. But you know, I always say, you should never go a day without learning something. Now, I don't need to be learning 20 things a day. I already learned one today. What, now see, I don't even know what the word was now, so maybe it's good I learned something else. The gatulant is a part of the glowforge, and I didn't know what the heck it was. Gatulant? Something like that. I don't know, maybe it's good I learned something new because I forgot that. Alright, I'm going to put some sprinkly snow on here. Y'all never see me sprinkle some snow? I don't do it with no toothbrush anymore. Last time I did it with a toothbrush, it was everywhere. So we don't use a toothbrush anymore. If you have never watched one of my thingies do it, I take some white paint, I water it down, and then I sprinkle it on with my fingers. Get a little carried away. That's okay, we can get carried away. Not say. No, I'm just kidding. But that's more controllable. That toothbrush thing, I was cleaning paint specks and I still have paint specks all over my computer. Look, and we got all the little snow happening. I like it. It's fun too. We get this nice and dry so we can put our frame on. Hey, Jeanette! I have some big spots and I'm waiting for them to dry. Alright, now we can move this out of the way a little bit. We're going to put our frame on. Woohoo! But yeah, you guys, these kits are always available. Not, you know, if you don't want to add it to your live sale order, or you just want it now, you can do that too. It does not matter. I always put extra glue when I'm doing a frame because I want to make sure every part is glued in. So I want that sucker stuff to squeeze. Punch a brush. We're just going to get I'm not worried about getting all because it will dry clear. Uh-oh, sending prayers. That dry for a second, and Friday, sending prayers to him, Mary, that all is good or better. Wait a minute, I am concentrating. Shh. Concentration. Some little cheekies on them. Everybody got quiet. Are y'all still there? It's not. They got quiet on me. Alright. Let's start to put this bad boy together. Thank you, Donna, for the SOS. Donna Glaze is here. Mary Ty. Okay, y'all were scaring me for a minute. It got quiet. Maybe, Kelly, maybe they were concentrating. All right, Colleen's SOS. Jeanette says I'm here. Jamie's making a wreath. All right. Minnie lost me. No, don't lose me. don't use me. All right, let's put these pieces together. Nancy's still here. Okay. Y'all scared me. Julie's still here. Okay. Whew. 900. And Michelle's got 8 days to go. Isn't there a song like that? It might not be 8 days, but it's got something like that. I'm putting all these where I want them to see what they look like. Eating a bit. Whoa, wait, whoa, wait a minute. A banana split. Even Sydney had a snort at that one. You're watching, you were brushing your teeth. Wait a minute. Connie Bixler's still here. All right, as long as you guys just got quiet on me. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? Everybody's like, let me see where I want all these pieces to go. Rhonda's still here. Rhonda, are you still sublimating? This is going to be really cute. I'm just getting all the pieces where I want them to go first. See, I don't know if I want to put that. Yeah, maybe I kind of do. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, we'll put that there. This one goes over here. Maybe that color wasn't, so I might add some white to that. Alright. And then his little handsies. That's looking cute. I'm liking it. But you know what? Oh shoot, and I forgot. I wanted to put the white around it. Oh well. I'll have to do it some other way. Let me find a... I wanted to put white around the edge here. And I glued him on and forgot to do it. See what happens when I concentrate? Ah, did you order one? Yeah, they're really good. Ross uses it, I don't. But he's the one that does the tumblers. So it's nice and easier for that. I do the other stuff that's kind of flat. Michelle, wait a minute, why are you starving? Thank you, Mary. Always fix mistakes. You can always fix mistakes. Keep telling yourself that. Wait a minute. Donna, you're making us all banana splits? Ooh, I'm on my way. Thank you, Cheryl. Let's see if it matches. I'll do this a little bit darker. Let me do this just a little bit darker. That's good enough. Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna put regular eyes on him. Dotty eyes, because there's really not going to be a lot of room. And I think I'm going to make a bow to put on him. Look at me being all adventurous. Alright, let's get this on. He must be I didn't put his eyes on yet. We'll get him some eyes. Oh, Flakes, welcome. I'm making it lighter, adding the white. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. I want it to stick out from the... Cheryl, you want to see the back? I like lining everything up where it needs to be, and then I can just glue it down. Accenting, yes. And actually I'm going to accent this too with the white before I glue anything on top of it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm just going to take some white, and we're going to brush some white onto here. No rhyme or reason, just giving it a little highlighting. Some of it's going to be covered up anyway. Pulled that there. Now we can put our snowflake on here. Oh, that's okay, because you know what? They need to. So Deb, are you ready for your cruise? Just a couple more days. No Crafto tonight. Tomorrow we'll play Crafto. No Crafto on Sunday craft night. I'm gonna put a bow there. Because it's gonna be naked. I need to put a bow there. He's got it. It's really not his. I don't quite understand, but his feet. His hands go here. So it's really not. I guess it is his body, but. We will. I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow at where does that go? It goes over here. I want it to go here. Put the cardinal on his hat. I'm gonna put some little on here to soften this up a little. Because it's kind of dark. This. It's gonna go there. This on top of here. Again, not quite understanding what these blobs are, but I didn't make it. The glitter is at Cheryl's house. And then put this on top of there. It just seems like sometimes it's like they get a little bit carried away with all these pieces. We do need to give our little this is my special one. I don't ever clean it, I just kind of wipe it off. The goopier it gets, the easier it is to use. I don't think it's seen a sink since I bought it. All I need to do is feet. And then I'm gonna make a bow. I didn't put that on either. Darn. Y'all would have laughed when I picked that up and it fell off. No, Cheryl, you do not. Let's put his nose on. Now, I'm going to find something to make eyeballs with. I want something not too big. Let's do that. Let me figure out where I want to put his eyes. Oh, made that one a little too small. There we go. Thank you, Deborah. Now, he's a little naked right here. So I think I'm gonna make him a little bow. I personally think the noses are too long, but it's supposed to be whimsical, so I make it work, but he looks like Pinocchio who's lied a little too much. Oh, I gotta give the little guy, I have to give the little guy a nose. I mean, a eyeball. So now our bird can see too. Okay, but now I think I'm gonna make a little bow. And I don't know, I hope the ribbon that I got brought over we can make a little bow from. Oh man, that sucks. Was it a far away trip? Add the bow, put a scarf around his neck. Well, that's why I said I was going to do like a little bow. We're going to see how it works. We're going to see. I just think it looks a little naked. Like, I don't know. Oh, that's awesome. But, it may be big to begin with, so don't worry. And I might have a 725 days. Let's just do a twosie and see what happens. Jude, good night, Julie. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm almost finished. I could put buttons. Let's see what the thing looks like first. I could do buttons. Oh, in New Jersey. How far is that from you? It's not that far, is it? Ruh-roh. There it is. I was going to say, somebody took... Oh, I see he's just laying there sound asleep. 5 days to 900! Yahoo! Two-hour drive. Well, that's not too bad. That wouldn't have been too bad. Two years, 5 more days. You guys are all awesome. Seriously. Just like I said, 4 years for me on Saturday. It was just, whew, hard to believe. You think it needs buttons? ribbon's just the awesomest. Whoever invented wire ribbon, I love you. I mean, you can make anything with wired ribbon, and it just works out so perfect. You can make it big, fluffy, flat. No. And this again, this may be big. Don't be judging. And just a little bit. Let's just cut it down just a tiny bit and see what happens. Especially this side's a little bit bigger than the other side. Oh, Friday night. That's kind of weird to get married on a Friday. Just a tiny, tiny bit off this side. I like it, and I can still step on Sydney. I'm sorry. I can still I don't like that button. I don't want jumbo buttons. I need to dump this on something. I don't want to dump it on the table because then I won't get them back in. Hold on. I don't know if I like the button there, but I do like the button in the... I think I'm just going to do the button on the thing. I do sell them done, yes ma'am. So the only thing I got to do is this little wing. I do like it like that. What do you guys think? I think that looks cute. I do. Anything that I make, I offer to you guys, anybody first, and then if not, then I'll take it up to the shop. I think I'm gonna put it like that. I think I like. So yeah, so if you've watched any of my videos here, especially for the last month, all of those, I don't think I sold anything. Most all of those items I still have, I have not taken them up to the shop because we're not ready for Christmas up there yet. But, like I said, if you wanted it, then I would sell it to you before I would take it up there. How far do I want to go? Right about here. So, yep. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Connie. Minnie, thank you. All right, come on, you glue. I'll hold until you glue. His eyeballs are still wet. So I still need, like I said, you probably wouldn't even notice his wing missing, but I am going to cut a wing out and put a wing on there. He does have a 3D little wing. What do I missed something. Thank you, Deb. And hold. Thank you, Tally. add a little wire hanger, but I have to drill this out, my little piece that didn't come out, and I wasn't going to poke, so I'm just going to have Ross drill a little hole through that. But look, isn't it cute? All Flakes welcome. I know it's backwards. Deb, you can message me and I will let you know. Completed or as the kit. I sell them both ways. So if you want the kit, it's one thing, and if you want the actual finished item, then I can tell you the price. Pick up all my little buttons. See? Yeah, pick them one by one. Thank you, Carla. Alright, we finished him up. I think he's cute as can be. Well, I'll put a little hanger on. I gotta do my little wing. That's about it. But I gotta wait now. I gotta wait. Couldn't do it. Thank you, Connie. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, that's what I got for you. There's your finished. There's our finished sign. All Flakes are welcome. Perfect. Look at the little. I mean, who doesn't? Is anybody out there not like a snowman? Just asking. Because, you know, I don't like the cold, but I love little snow people. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. But look, isn't that pretty? I love it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. Look at that, 10:30, 2 hours. Whew. See, that's my record. I don't care. That's how it goes. 2 hours and that's it. But I'm going to get off of here. I am going to get Ross to fix the glow for us so I can cut out my project for tomorrow, so I have that all ready for when I get back. And I will be back on tomorrow at 8:30. Play Crafto! So you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Have an awesome tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Until then, that's Eastern time. Till then, remember, thoughts become things. Things become treasures. Love ya. Bye. Didn't hang up.